Hello again! In the previous video, we built the startup profile for our venture, Pratika, and watched FounderScope generate our 5 core strategy canvases. Now we'll take a closer look at the foundation of them all, the business model canvas. We'll walk through each of the 9 building blocks one by one, see what every block is for, explore the buttons on it, and learn step by step how to turn an assumption into a real experiment. Let's begin. This is the heart of the model. On the right, customer segments. Who are we serving? For Pratika, these are university learners and working professionals. And in the very center sit the value propositions, the core benefit we offer them, namely, anytime speaking practice and judgment-free feedback. The better these 2 blocks fit together, the sharper our product is. So how do we deliver this value? The channels block explains that. The App Store, Google Play, social media, and learning communities. Customer relationships shows how we keep users engaged through instant feedback and a confidence-building experience. And all of this pays off in revenue streams. Pratika earns through monthly and annual subscriptions. Now to the back end of the model. Key resources are the assets that keep the business running, the AI engine, and the mobile application. Key activities are the critical things we do regularly, developing the AI and designing content. Key partners are those we rely on for what we cannot do alone. And at the very bottom, the cost structure shows what this whole setup costs us. Each block is not just a list, but a living workspace. When you move to a block's header, you'll see the expand icon on the right. It opens the block full screen. The Add button below lets you add a new item. And on every card, there are small buttons. Create test, edit, and delete. Let's expand the value propositions block and take a closer look. Here's the full value propositions block. Along the top strip, we see how many items are validated, and right next to it, the Add button. Each item is a card. Its title, description, and status are all here. And below the cards are 2 important scores. The criticality score shows how vital this assumption is to the business model. The uncertainty score shows how little we actually know about it. Items that are high in both criticality and uncertainty are our riskiest assumptions. Those are the ones we should test first. Now we come to the most important feature. When we want to test an assumption, we press the Create Test button on the card. This button links that assumption directly to an experiment. The Create New Experiment window appears. At the top, the hypothesis we're testing is selected automatically. Just below it is our belief statement. The real decision is in this field. The test method. When you pick a method, FounderScope tells you its evidence strength and whether it's a discovery or a validation experiment. Then you define the success metric, the success criteria, and a decision rule. And at the bottom, you mark your confidence level before starting the experiment. So, which experiment should you use, and when? To understand whether a problem is real, a customer interview works best. This is a discovery method. To measure whether there's demand, use a landing page or a smoke test. It turns intent into evidence. To see whether people will actually pay, a concierge MVP or pre-sales gives the strongest proof. And to improve something that already exists, an A/B test is ideal. In short, match your most uncertain assumption with the method that gives the strongest, yet cheapest evidence. After choosing a method and filling in the fields, all you have to do is click Create Experiment. Your assumption then becomes a real, tracked experiment. For now, we'll close the window. This is how the business model canvas becomes a living strategy. You map it, you test the riskiest assumption, you learn and update. We'll continue Pratika's journey in the next video.